Cordial greeting to all. This is the activity discussion of the main topics of the Unit 1 course Colombian Education. The participant of the group number 13 is Maritza, Montoya, Gloria, Vallarino, and I, Olga, Rivera. So, good afternoon, mates.
Good afternoon.
The three topics are education in Colombia, innovative education, and assessment system. So the first question that do our mate Maritza.
Okay, the first question is, what do you consider to be the significant advances in Colombian education according with the readings of the Unit 1?
I think the most important advance was when the government decided to change the policies about educational sector and when it decided to invest more in the education sector, create programs aimed at low-income students, extend coverage, and support in the early years.
I think significant advances are made. Most of the population agree that in spite of those advances, more investment in education is required to overcome the gaps that stand between the population with greater possibilities to access especially to higher education. And it is from according to social classes and regions.
Okay, I accord that the opinion of the answer that Janet says. I think that it's crucial the quality and inequality, as you mentioned, investment in education is protect to the rules of corruption so that the objective is met. No, my answer. The education has been growing so much in primary and secondary. As in the university, more students are enrolled as the time progresses. Taking into account that now people realize that to emerge and have a good job and grow professionally requires constant trying. Different government entities have invested time and capital to change and improve the characteristics so that the quality of education, mainly in technology, is in line with the needs of society and the people.
Okay. What educational policies would be established to improve education in Colombia?
According to the Ministry of Education, says that has several challenges that are inequality and to low level of quality, that despite the advances, the quality is not the best in these times. And finally, integral care in early childhood to higher education.
I think definitely the quality of education today is a strength of the economy for which it's necessary for the government to increase the budget for education and students with low resources can more easily access education and loans.
Easily access national loans.
In my concept, it is definitely very important to attend in rural areas, where it is more difficult access to education because all Colombians deserve that benefit regardless of the condition in which they live.
And the second topic is innovation in Colombia. And the second topic is innovating in education. What are the advantages of education proposed by Escuela Nueva Foundation?
Students can study at their own pace. Students begin have contact with the autonomous and collaborative learning from their early years. One or two teachers can attend all grades in areas away from urban centers where there are few students
interactive each other. Teacher and student and students and students. The teacher offers his students different learning environment based on different approaches and using pedagogy, didactics, and methodologies, where the student is in content exercise to acquire knowledge. The students in his or her learning process must be autonomous, responsible, free, and that the child or student has several bridges of connection with knowledge.
I think the new school foundation described mainly the teaching proposal of the new school located in the municipality Arama in northern Colombia. It's interesting since the child and youth learn cooperatively and interact permanently. They enjoy the activities like signing, drawing, learning, music. The founders of the new school, Vicky Culver, and a group of rural teachers especially focus on children underprotected in primary education in rural areas of Colombia who have inadequate resources and low academic achievement.
What could be another proposal for a new education in Colombia?
New education in Colombia should be more like Escuela Nueva in all departments of our country.
The new school model breaks the paradigm of education by transforming traditional education into methodologies focused on needs of the student, where they are protagonists, teachers are training as facilitators. The activities focus on real-life issues. The majority of inhabitants of the region living from the land to which students break out daily, which is motivating and quite meaningful learning applying it to their families and community.
Greater access to technology, fewer and fewer boys who do not have the opportunity to study and train. And there is no educational quality per strata of social condition.
And the third topic is assessment system.
Okay, what are the evaluation system in Colombia?
There are many ways to evaluate the students. Are the exams, individual or group activities, takes into account the behavior and attitude of the student in the course of each period. And the above is defined by each institution depending on the pay they manage.
I think the evaluation in Colombia has opened different scenarios to discuss, comment, share experience, and make proposals on evaluation in the classroom. Since 2008, a resolution that has emanated by the Ministry of National Education. Thanks to this, the country has a new regulation and guidelines on the process. And the last question, how could the educational institution improve their evaluation system?
According to the previous answer, I think that the best way is to be objective, taking into account how the environment designs their tests to be as comprehensive or as possible to get a better result.
I think it is important the institutions first learn to know their student background, their skills and abilities, and after that, the institution should be ready for designs, evaluations, because not all the students are the same.
Seeing assessment is one of the most powerful educational tools to promote effective learning, but it must be used properly. There are no evidence that increasing the amount of evidence will reinforce it. Still, the focus should be on helping teachers use assessment as part of teaching and learning in ways that increase student achievement, as well as increase the space for reflection by students to associate their environments and according to their needs for meaningful Learning should also share experience among different education institutions. So the conclusion for the three topics will be: to improve education in Colombia, it is necessary to analyze the main strengths of the education system and the challenges it faces from primary school and early childhood care to higher education. So that's all for the three topics. Thank you, mates, for your time.
Okay, thank you.
Until next time.